He's like, "Do you want to go fishing?" I'm like, "Nah." I just
Cause
said no, dude.
it's just like I love going fishing with y'all and spending time with y'all. But like sometimes you just gotta be prepared to be out there all day when you go at hash round. Cause when he like to be out there to the afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm like, every time we go, bro, we don't be bringing no water, no food. I be feeling like lightweight sick later. We get up hella early.
Of course.
I'm like, bro, this
It's a
like,
whole ass thing. That's the thing.
yeah, it's like, damn, I feel like we working a 9 to 5 when we go fishing.
Who
Shit,
knows, man? One day, like we might go back to that old system of
we might,
homestead, natural remedies, uh, catch your own food.
maybe so, but right now we ain't.
Feel like what I've heard and stuff that you might have to build up your own clan and everything. What I've been hearing, what's going on, but yeah. What's up? What's up? I'm Dolly.
You
Yeet.
talking about the Great Reset?
That's what I hear.
And I'm Jess.
We'll get into Culture Corner after sports news, so stick around for that.
And this week on Savage Sports, we got Private equity's grip on youth sports is pricing out families and sparking federal action. And then we have 2026 NBA playoff breakdowns, odds, and player highlights. Who's taking the crown? Stupid ass Lakers. I hate you. Stupid. You know
Just
who's taking the crown?
ooh,
Probably the Thunder again. That's my prediction.
okay.
I know you said it was gonna be somebody from the East.
hmm
Oh wait, who'd you say? Didn't you say?
But just right now, the Pistons won against the Cavaliers, 115-94. So they got blew out. Now the Spurs are up, I think 10 to 20 points right now.
Uh
So we will see. Then in Culture Corner this week, Michael Jackson's 2026 sexual abuse lawsuit. Cascio family breaks silence. Estate battles back. How 2027 AI powered driver monitoring could kill your engine and your privacy. Again, surveillance state seems like they're just pushing us in that direction where they're going to monitor everyone and, restrict other from doing certain things, having free will that we have now, but they want to restrict that. They're doubling down regardless of what anyone's talking about. But and then inside Trump's 2026 UFO file release, military sightings, Apollo anomalies, and the Disclosure Project. Yes, a lot to get into that for sure. Um, just our thoughts for sure. Always stay to the end for viral reviews. We break down the news, add context, and give our honest take to spark discussions for educational and entertainment purposes. Let Culture Speak Live, episode 76. Welcome back to the show. Let's get into it.
Turn the mic on, let the culture speak. Gossip, sports talk, 7 days a week. From the courts to the streets, headlines stay bleak. Talk shows out now, let the culture peak.
The past fucking other Super Bowls
I feel like
I've been on.
OKC goes back to back personally. I'm not seeing anybody that's really
Okay.
giving them a run for their money like that.
Yeah. Quickly mentioning other news you need to know. The Las Vegas Raiders play the San Francisco 49ers at Levi Stadium on November 8th, 2026. Their first Bay Area regular season game since moving to Vegas in 2020. Their last game at Levi's was a 34-3 loss in 2018. This matchup follows the NFL's schedule rotation. Yeah. New yeah, upcoming or already now projected the NFL teams games rotation for the upcoming season. Just excited about that.
About them playing the 49ers?
I mean, it's like $350 something dollars for a ticket, you know?
Yeah, but if it was at Allegiant Stadium, it would be even more expensive.
Oh, yeah, oh yeah, of course. Like 500-600. But yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's cool. Only if the Raiders win though.
So not in Mexico
No,
anymore.
they're playing. Who is the 49ers playing in Mexico? I forget.
The Vikings or something?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
playing the Vikings. So Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Because, I guess it was like it was like, oh, because I don't even know if the fan base over there is that big for the Raiders right now. Because, at this point, the new generations have come up, and Raiders just ain't really been winning like that the last long time. I'm not even going to say the last nothing, just for a long time. So, I think anybody could really go down there and have a good showing, really. And then on the other end, it's like Raiders and 49ers ain't played in the Bay Area in a long ass time.
So that's exciting.
So which one were they gonna do? Which one's gonna be the best for money? Obviously, the
Levi's.
Bay Area game.
Of course.
Because when the Raiders were in the Bay Area, after a while, they heavily tried to avoid
Any Raider.
any
49.
Bay versus Bay games as much as possible because of all the fights and stuff that was breaking out and stuff. But I think it's a different time. I don't think it's gonna be
Cooler
the same.
heads prevail. It's a game,
But at the
goddammit.
same time, I don't know. These people be crazy. They be getting drunk, be like mad,
Yeah.
be beating people up. It don't take much for people to put their hands on each other these days. So
Or feel slighted in a way too.
yeah, so we'll see. I guess stay tuned for the videos on November 8th.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's your brother's birthday.
Oh, it is, huh? In sadder news, the NBA mourns Grizzlies forward Brandon Clark, 29, found dead May 11, 2026 in LA. Possible overdose. And veteran Jason Collins, 47, who died May 12 after battling brain cancer. Tributes poured in with Adam Silver and the Grizzlies honoring their legacies. Yeah, rest in peace to those
Dang.
brothers. Yeah, you just never know, man. Especially it's a possible overdose, like what's going on with that. But always check up on your family or your friends, what's going on with them, because yeah, drugs is coming more apparent that people go out that way. I don't know anything else, what situation he was in. So, and the heart attack too. Check the brain cancer. I mean, check your health, guys. Check your health. You don't live long in this earth, and yeah, just be careful. Comment below your guys' thoughts on that, and rest in peace. Jake Paul claims he offered Canelo Alvarez $200 million for a Netflix mega fight, calling it official. Though Canelo hasn't confirmed. Paul, recovering from a 2025 broken jaw, says it would be at cruiserweight. No contracts are signed, and his return date is uncertain. Like again, he's a great promotional fighter. So $200 million, if he has that money to spend, he's gonna make his money back with ROI, return on investments. Like people
Right.
are gonna buy tickets.
And what fighter turning down that money? 200 million?
Yeah, for an easy win. Another broken jaw to Jake Paul, probably, but it's uncertain. We'll see. Well, that was a badass fucking. Good luck for sure. California's MECO law lets residents sell hot homemade meals from their primary home up to 90 meals a week and 100,000 a year with local permit and inspection. Only 16 plus counties allow this. Lower risk foods, baked goods, jams are covered by the separate Cottage Food Act. Yeah, that's good. And for people that want to start businesses out of their homes, you don't need an established place to, and yeah, there's regulations, food, because we worked in food places, and you don't want to get other people sick, or there's a lawsuit on your hands.
Right. And sometimes, people cook real good. They just don't got the money to afford a restaurant or a truck.
Yeah.
So that's really nice.
And for them locally to do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see it doing good. But even these pop-up ones, that we see on our streets and stuff, like that doesn't seem like it was very regulated. Like they don't have hand washers there. It's just complete gloves, no bathroom. So it's just unsanitary to me. But in America, separate from other foreign nations, we're very keen on keeping it safe and clean. So Yeah. Dating in the US now averages 189 per date, with millennials spending $252 and Gen Z 205. Rising cost means 50% are dating less, 82% have gone into debt, and splitting the bill is the new norm as singles seek cheaper date alternatives. When I was dating, parks, coffee dates, buying small little meals and stuff was the norm for you. And why now it seems like dating, you had to go to these big restaurants, spend $200 on dates and everything. Like,
That's because people are so materialistic now. I'm like, sometimes I'll be feeling like they don't care to get to know people anymore. They care about, oh, we did it on the show in the past about places that people found acceptable and unacceptable to take on a date. Why? If it's a place where you can go, have a conversation, and get to know each other, ain't that all that matter at the beginning?
cheesecake is not even
Usually,
acceptable. Do
and
you
I don't
remember?
know why Cheesecake Factory is fire, and people really sleep on the Cheesecake Factory. The way that they prep and make their food fresh at that restaurant,
Yeah.
y'all tripping.
Yeah.
Cheesecake Factory is up there with the quality and the way that they make their food there. So I don't even know why people be hating on Cheesecake Factory. That is crazy to me.
And shouldn't you be doing it for love, getting to know each other? Like nowadays, it's just like not even 3 6 months, they're already broken up because of that butterfly stage has grown out, and they're off to other something.
Everybody just so performative these days.
Yeah,
Honestly.
yeah, and just seems like they just looking for a good meal for that time being. The Senate unanimously passed a resolution to withhold senators' pay during future government shutdowns, placing salaries in escrow until the government reopens. The rule effective after the November 26, 2026 elections response to criticism over lawmakers receiving pay during shutdowns, unlike federal workers. So this is just for the Senate. It's not for the
It
House.
should be all of them, and it shouldn't go into no escrow. They shouldn't get paid at all, just like everybody else.
Because they are federal workers. And
They not special.
yeah, that's right. And people are saying we'll see how quick they're going to pass bills and funding for normal federal workers around the country and stuff. So that is good for me. Again, like I don't know the whole rundown of the bill, but if, in hindsight, this looks pretty good to me.
Like, how does that work? Like, whenever there's a government shutdown, do the people that don't get paid, do they get back pay when it opens back up?
Supposedly they did get back pay. Yeah.
They do?
Yeah, the TSA workers and everything.
Okay, well, if
got
they
back
get
pay.
back pay, then okay, whatever. Put it in the escrow, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, but
they should feel the pain too.
I
At
just,
the end of the day.
but the thing is,
Mm-hmm.
they not. You got to really take a look at the people in the Senate. They're rich.
Yeah.
A few months of paychecks. Come on.
The amount of money in stock market,
All the investments that they didn't made and everything like that.
it's not gonna.
It's not gonna affect them. It's really not.
Yeah, yeah. Comment below your guys' thoughts on that. Share your thoughts. Like this episode and follow our channel for free. Sign up for a chance to win free merch. QR code at the end of the show. Before we start, this is a Mac, so it's not for everybody. But if you're looking for a live streaming and video production software, well, check out Ecamm Live. This show is powered by Ecamm Live. We partnered with them for live streaming. Ecamm Live is a top tier Mac software built for creators, professionals, and businesses. It features multi-camera support, real-time camera switching, screen sharing, overlays, and integrated audience comments. The intuitive interface makes streaming, recording, podcasting, and presenting simple with seamless integration across all platforms like Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Ecamm Line is the go-to solution for producing high-quality live broadcasts. Start your free 14-day trial today by clicking the link provided or the QR code. Appreciate it. Support us so we can support you guys. Use refer code LCS at checkout to let them know we sent you. So private equities, yes, this is it's not a newer story, but like there was a recent bill that they're trying to push to limit private equities to buying up these youth sports. But yeah, you want to get into the
You ready for me?
yeah, good.
Okay. Private equity has crashed the youth sports scene, turning what used to be community pastime into a 40 billion money grab. Firms like Black Bear Sports Group have snapped up rinks and leagues, banned parents from filming their own kids, and forced families to pay 25 to 50 a month just to stream games online. That's on top of rising equipment costs up to 46% since 2019 and new registration and insurance fees. Senator Chris Murphy called out these predatory tactics, saying parents are being blackmailed, pay to watch, or your team risks penalties. Unsurprisingly, lower income families are being shut out. In response, Congress introduced the Let Kids Play Act in May 2026. The bill aims to what did I say?
Rest control.
Rest control from PE firms, require refunds for shady fees, and hold executives accountable for safety and labor violations. Penalties would fund scholarships in public fields, restoring access for all kids. But can this bill really undo the damage, or has private equity already priced out the next generation? Youth sports are at a crossroads. Honestly, I know y'all kids want to play sports and whatnot, but this takes organization right here. As parents, these people ain't gonna make money without the kids.
True.
If y'all hold y'all kids out of this stuff and do y'all own stuff, as parents, you guys are the coaches. You guys are the boosters. It's always been like that. You know what I mean? Volunteering to be the refs and whatnot. You get enough parents to really organize and don't mess with these organized little leagues, and you could do your own thing.
Yeah, but the problem is like they bought up like 47 rinks across 11 states, and then they bought up elite youth clubs, junior hockey teams. That just makes it difficult with the limited of teams. Yeah, they could build up their own teams, but again, that takes more money, and the people with bigger money possibly have more advantage to a lot of it, and it
True,
just
but that's why
yeah,
I also said it takes some serious organization.
yeah, of
Because
course,
you've seen time and time again when people support a cause, it seems like it's nothing for them to raise millions out of nowhere.
yeah,
I'm just saying, if you organize with enough people, ain't nobody saying it's easy for sure.
of course,
And this is good too to, get these people back in line. But sometimes you gotta try to organize, do what you can to take control back. I feel like the solution to a lot of problems is just about the organization part.
yeah,
It's like trying to get enough people to buy into that, because if these people don't have your money to pay into it, the kids to play in these, what money are they making
yeah.
if nobody's, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like what are we doing there? And then they're losing money.
That's true.
So I don't know. It's unfortunate, and time is always of the essence. People always got the next Michael Phelps as their child, or the next um
And it's supposed to be for fun too. Like
yeah.
for it's supposed to be for the children, for the community, but now a lot of parents see the next Michael Jordan or
Mhm.
um and I just see it not just hockey, but baseball, you got volleyball, you got football, you know, all these private equity just buying up these rundown, not making enough money, put investors and money into it, build it up, make a real profit, and they sell that shit. And now it's just continuously
It
2,000
spiraled into
a
something that it
year.
wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah, yeah. And it just seems like nowadays it's just money, 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 and we see all the time. We see all the time that it we don't care about your kids. We care about the ROI of how much we're investing and just price out all these families that are just trying to make good for their kids or, make a better generation than they had, because a lot of parents didn't have sports, but they could see their kids do sports. And it just really sucks, really. It really does. Since 2022, youth sports registration fees nationwide have increased by nearly 50%, outpacing inflation. That too, it's hard now because gas so damn expensive, and cost of living is just so much expensive. Over 35% of youth hockey clubs are now owned or controlled by private equity firms. The average monthly cost of mandatory streaming services for youth sports has doubled from 2023 to 2026. A recent survey found that 60% of parents feel priced out of youth sports compared to the 5 years ago. The Let Kids Play Act has bipartisan support and is expected to pass the House by late 2026. Yeah, and them charging for streaming and stuff, and you can't even record your kids. Like, I can't even record memories of my own kids that I'm gonna get penalized just recording.
That's
It's
crazy as
it's
hell.
ridiculous at this point. And there's those not professionals, but again, it's the people that couldn't afford it. You know, that next Michael Jordan or whoever professional future player is probably someone that doesn't have money, and you know I don't know. You know, comment below your guys' thoughts on that. That's just our thoughts. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be expensive. It should be a community based, just as correct. Like, organize yourself, but yeah, just we got to get back to community.
These private equity firms have been ruining a whole bunch across the board.
Mhm.
Private equity firms, banks, it just goes across the board. Buying up single family homes, and you Airbnb people, I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all. Like, I understand, like, if you really like dove into like these Airbnb people that run the Airbnb thing, okay, they want to make money, whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like 1 to 2 homes should suffice. Cause there was this couple that was like talking about it, um, and how much money they were making, and I think they ended up getting up to about 10 homes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, to me, that's just freaking greedy.
Yeah.
You was already ends was eating like a mug,
Yeah.
meeting like a mug after 2 homes, 10 single family homes.
Yeah.
So it's like you're not only competing with the banks that are buying up these homes, you're competing with the people that do that also.
Yeah.
And it's like, and now you wonder why there ain't no
Yeah.
affordable places for people to buy homes anymore and all that type of stuff. I don't know.
At this point, it's just greed, materialistic greed. At this point, they just see it as that. But yeah, comment below your guys' thoughts. Stay positive. I want to stay positive. Okay, high vibration. We don't want to be on this show to keep everyone down. Just organize. There's other ways to work outside of their system of money, pretty much. Comment below your guys' thoughts on that. Yeah, NBA playoffs, like we just talked about. Pistons, Detroit Pistons are winning. They already won. Spurs are up as of 7:38 p.m. of this Friday. Yeah.
We're in the thick of the 2026 NBA playoffs, and the drama is real. The New York Knicks and Oklahoma City Thunder have already punched their tickets to the conference finals after sweeping their second round opponents, Philly and the Lakers, respectively. Meanwhile, the Cleveland Cavaliers lead Detroit 3-2 and look to close their series at home, with James Harden lighting it up over in the West. The San Antonio Spurs hold a 3-2 edge on the Minnesota Timberwolves, thanks largely to Victor Wembanyama's, that's his name, right? Dominance inside. Betting lines favor Cleveland and San Antonio to close out their series in Game 6. Statistically, Cade Cunningham leads all scores and assists, while whatever.
Wembyana.
I don't feel like saying that. It's lame about long as hell. Controls the paint with a playoff high 38 blocks, simulations and experts projection lean toward a Thunder versus Knicks finals, with both teams riding momentum and rest advantages. The question is, can Detroit and Minnesota pull off an upset, or will the favorites steamroll through? This postseason is shaping up to be one for the Bucks. Like I said,
Game 7 Pistons. Jesus.
my thing, I'm still putting it on the Thunder. I just don't really see, like, yeah, people was playing competitively or whatever, but I'm still putting my money on the not money, but
Aren't you putting on not bets, but
I'm still putting my faith
okay.
in the Oklahoma.
No, you said Lance gave you
Some picks, yeah, but
yeah.
they ain't got nothing to do with Oklahoma.
It, okay. But yeah, so yours on that. Yeah, no. I don't know. I really don't know. But just I see the Knicks because in the Epstein files. That's all I'm really keen into that.
Dang, the
Yeah.
Spurs is up 56-32 right now.
Damn, see there.
Dang, what the hell?
Yeah. And there was the Wembyama when he hit Timberwolves person in the jaw. Like, you saw that one?
Mm-mm.
What the hell? And it wasn't. I think it was a call, but he wasn't gonna get ejected or sit down for a couple games. But that was just a flagrant to the jaw. God damn. It wasn't even. I don't even know. But yeah, couple of you guys on thoughts on that. Who do you guys think is gonna win? Yeah, Shy Gilligus Alexander of OKC recently scored a playoff high 45 points in Game 5 against the Lakers. Knicks have won their last 10 home playoff games, making Madison Square Garden a fortress. Detroit's Cade Cunningham recently suffered a minor ankle sprain, but is expected to play Game 6. Minnesota's Anthony Edwards has been shooting just 25% from three-point range in the last 2 games. Spurs coach has hinted a new defensive scheme centered around limiting Edwards and boosting Wembanyama's impact. Yeah, Lakers are out. Me and Jess were talking offline about LeBron's future and stuff. Like, shouldn't he be retired already? And Jess mentioned that he was supposed to just play with his son for a year, and he's back now. So where is he gonna go? Is he gonna go to Cavaliers because he would have still been in the playoffs if he was with Cavs? But there's conspiracies of stuff like he doesn't want to get killed. He made that very on live blatantly, like, I just want to live. What does that mean, LeBron? You want to just live? Come on, Jess. What's the conspiracy? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you heard him. You heard them people.
Yeah.
They be like, they think he still be wanting to play because supposedly he's supposed to give up one of the kids or something like that.
Or
And so people are speculating that's why he's still playing right now.
yeah.
Mm.
I'm just starting to believe it, and other people are starting to believe it too. Like, you can't be this higher up, this notarized in the game, and making a bunch of money without sacrificing some part of you or someone of your family. You just can't, because again, this is entertainment. He did something way back then that he wanted because money is everything to someone that doesn't have money. So they're gonna step into that. They'll do whatever they want and can with a little sacrifice that allegedly I don't know. But you can't get up to that position without them telling you what to do.
And this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes.
Correct. Yes. But again, NBA Finals, it's not that exciting, really. Honestly, if the Lakers was in it, would be pretty exciting.
Honestly, it's too much going on right now. I don't even care. But I do care about football a little bit.
Luka Doncic, they're gonna try to build a team around him. Yeah, he's the face of the Lakers right now. So as soon as he came back, I think he was off because of some family issues with his daughter or something, but I don't know. Close thoughts. Anything more positive note? Nah, that's it. Comment below your guys' thought. Stick with us. We're getting into Michael Jackson, sibling lawsuit, AR car, kill switch, Trump's disclosure drop, and Culture Corner. Okay. So yeah, Michael Jackson's in the news again, especially with this sexual assault stuff that it's been haunting him for many, many years, even after death. Like, god damn, get the guy a break and his family, y'all. This Michael Jackson's estate faces a major federal lawsuit in 2026 from the Cascio siblings, Edward, Dominic, Aldo, and Marie Nicole Porte, who claimed they were sexually abused, groomed by Jackson, and from childhood over 25 years. The siblings allege child sex trafficking and say the estate tried to silence them with 16 million confidential settlement in 2020, but after payments ended in 2025, talks for more compensation failed, prompting this public suit. They describe being brainwashed and manipulated with alcohol, drugs, isolation. The state has dismissed the claims as a money grab, citing the siblings' past public defense of Jackson. A judge has moved the case to private arbitration due to prior agreements. This lawsuit adds to the state's ongoing legal troubles, including 400 million lawsuits from Wade Robson and James Safechuck. An internal dispute like Paris Jackson recently winning a court battle against estate executors. So yeah, the $625,000 unapproved bonus payments with Paris Jackson is going to go straight back to the state. Wade Robson, from what I've heard, man, he's been in this for a long, long time, trying to get that 400 million. Yeah, just trying to get that 400 million, especially with the Michael Jackson biopic, has grossed approximately 577 million worldwide in its first 3 weeks of release. The state continues to deny allegations, keeping Jackson's legacy under intense scrutiny. So, with the Broadway shows of Michael Jackson, so they're making a boatload of money right now, and that the biopic and everything that goes along with the estate, I could see why they want their share of a cut. Because if you got $16 million and then you, I don't know what you did over the 5 years, like now you want more. Um, Even though 25-year period, why'd you switch up now? And money could do that to people.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a little. I don't know. To me,
Yeah.
that's a little fishy. A little bit. It's like maybe they started living a lifestyle that they now can't afford and they don't want to give it up. That's my speculation.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know. It's so up and down with that area.
Mhm.
Because it's like on one hand, you have people that come out and say, this never happened. My parents were lying. And then you have some people that come out and say that and then switch up and then switch. So now you don't even know no more. You just like, what's going on?
I mean, the that whole documentary, never leaving Neverland, was a whole thing about it. But it just kind of seemed like they weren't talking about the money interests in some people, that the reasons why they were suing him. Because again, his name is huge brand tied to money. If we do this, if we smear his name, we'll get a little check, or it won't even fully go into discovery, into the courts, that they're just going to pay out regardless. $16 million already paid out. Yeah, I'll give it a try for damn sure. But like, it's just over years and years, you hear about this stuff, and people are not going to research into it. They're going to keep smearing his name. People think that he was a
I'm
sexual
gonna say
abuser.
something too, honestly, too. At the end of the day, as parents, why was y'all bringing y'all kids to hang out with Michael Jackson
Exactly.
anyway?
Yep.
Now that's the part that I really want to know. Like that, and somebody pointed it out. And to be honest, like Michael Jackson, yes, he is a legend. He go crazy in the music world. But you know, during our years of being raised, outside of his music, he was deemed a weirdo.
Wacko Jacko.
Yeah, like he was always like somebody has said. Usually, you know, us growing up, Michael Jackson was usually just a punchline.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yes, he has great music and whatnot, but it was just, and then just he did say some questionable stuff in some interviews
Of course.
sometimes, and I know some people were like, "Oh, you know, has he just still had the mindset of a child, this, that, and the third." But I'm still just in the thought,
The parents.
yeah, like you as a parent,
No.
would you say, I'm gonna take my kids to this pop star's house, this grown man, so they can go hang out with them? And obviously, if things were to happen and you're asking your kids with them, that means you left them unsupervised with this grown man.
Correct.
Did you not think that was weird to do that? Or
I think they didn't think it was weird at first, but they just want to stir up. I don't know. Yeah, you're right.
like
You're right on
as
that.
just like let's forget everything just for a moment.
Yeah.
And as a parent, you thought it was cool
No, I wouldn't think
to
that's
take your kid to some man you don't know outside of his music, leave your kids with that man, a grown man. You got little kids. Sometimes kids can't even really articulate what happened to them. It's you know, it's above their mental capacity to even explain.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you want to, oh, never land. Like, oh yeah, let's go do this. But I wouldn't leave my kids. I would be experiencing it with them.
Yeah.
So that whole thing as a whole was just, that's the part that blows me. Like, I'm like, huh? Like, why were y'all even taking them there unsupervised with a grown man in the first place? That wasn't weird to nobody? I think that's weird.
Correct. That is weird. But like even way before like his catalog, buying a lot of stuff. I can't find it right now, but like there was a list of catalogs that he bought, music that
The Beatles
the
catalog.
Beatles catalog, even more things that I didn't even know. Babyface, fucking a lot of other people's, and he was actually giving it back to them because you know how the music industry is. They just
And
want
who
to capitalize
was?
on it.
Sony didn't like that.
Sony didn't like it, so it was just a whole propaganda just against him, and because I
Yeah, there's a whole thing surrounding this whole thing, but but you know, even without all that, even just the setup of this whole thing, I just think that shit is weird.
yeah,
Like for
correct,
you to even in the first place agree to,
yeah, you're not
like, what were
very
you doing?
you're not a very supervised parent, or you're smart, or you're not that smart, or you're just plotting from the beginning.
Right. Like to me, that sound like a setup from y'all end.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, this could be interpreted so wrong later. Like, yeah, let's do this. But then on your end, it's like, why did you even agree to do that?
Yeah, yeah. What is your intentions in that?
What?
The Cascio siblings initially defended MJ publicly for over 25 years, even joining press tours before coming forward with allegations. The 2020 hush settlement paid them roughly 16 million over 5 years, 2020 ending in 2025, which after which negotiations for more money failed. A judge ruled the 2026 lawsuit must go to the private arbitration due to a clause in the prior settlement agreement. I think after this, they should sign an agreement. You will not come back for more money. That should just be
And that's weird
null
to
and
me
void.
because why publicly come out for 25 years to defend him.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, oh no,
He's dead. He can't.
we were brainwashed.
He can't defend himself anymore.
To me, that's a little like.
Mm-hmm. Michael Jackson biopic Michael was delayed and reworked due to legal restrictions from a 1993 settlement tied to abuse allegations. Yeah, leave that man alone, man. But he's dead, so he can't defend himself, which fucking sucks. And yeah, keep your children away from strangers. Who cares if they're pop stars or famous celebrities?
That's so weird to me. Like,
yeah. Morally,
did y'all like him that much to just drop your kids off with him like that?
I mean, it seemed normal for a lot of people. Hello, what's his name? R. Kelly? There was that situation with the girl that the dad supposedly dropped off to R. Kelly's house, allegedly. And that was like okay with. You know,
what be wrong
people
with people?
People feel like if they could get inside the atmosphere of this pop star that they could possibly get money
by any means, I guess, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
Comment below your guys' thoughts on that. We gotta move on. Your cars. Yes. AI spy. Yeah. We're in your car now. Ah, what are you doing? Oh yeah, the AI powered. So imagine your car not just driving, but judging you, whether you're too buzzed or what the hell is this? Wiped? What does that mean? Is that like a generation term? To hit the road. By 2027, U.S. law demands all new vehicles have AI driven infrared cameras and sensors that monitor your eyes, head movements, and even sweat to detect impairment. If the system flags you, it can kill your engine or limit speed. While this sounds like a win against drunk driving, it opens a Pandora's box of privacy concerns. Your car won't just watch you, it'll track your every blink, facial twitch, and passenger presence, sharing data with insurance companies and who knows who else. Automakers like GM, Ford, and Toyota are racing to deploy this tech, but the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration admits current systems still mess up and could wrongly lock out sober drivers. Plus, no rules limit how companies use this mountain of personal data. It's a tech-powered safety net or a surveillance nightmare. Depends who you ask. Are you down with your ride playing cop, or is this the last straw for car freedom? Yeah, automakers capture highly sensitive non-driving information through built-in cellular connections, microphones, infotainment screens, and tethered smart apps. Data brokers buy massive troves of raw vehicle data, package it into comprehensive, and yeah, they resell that shit. So regardless of how they say we're not selling your data, there's loopholes, there's back doors that they could go through. And yeah, you see it all the time. There's price gouging and shit online. You see it in stores. You have flock cameras. What else is there, guys? What else is there to think if you look at a bigger picture that it's a surveillance state? They're pushing it on you saying, oh, this is for your safety. We're trying to stop drunk drivers. That's very, not rare, but like very small, because not everybody goes out and drives drunk. Okay. There's people that just trying to get their day through. There's people just going to work and they don't want to be locked out, or it could be pushed even further than just drunk driving. There could be reasons like, oh, I didn't pay my insurance. I didn't pay my car note. You're locked out. I didn't do yada, yada, yada. Many, many reasons why they could lock you out. And this is a dangerous situation that we got to be aware of. And I see people are pushing back on the flock cameras in general. Like, people don't want that stuff. but this seems like it's mandatory in 2027 for newer vehicles. Now it seems like, hey, let's keep our older vehicles, and everybody's gonna start doing that. I'm gonna do that because I don't want any new systems in a newer vehicle that's gonna track you like that. No, that's fucking privacy. I could be doing a lot of things in the car. Well, I'm not young, but like younger people could be doing stuff in the car, and they're capturing that shit, and it's
Say
just dangerous.
immediately no. That's the state of this country is starting to become a hacker's dream.
Mhm.
Like and then even to into today, even today, these companies come out months later. Your data was leaked. So sorry. Oh, your data was leaked. Your data was leaked. So now you want to put AI cameras in the cars. And everybody data being leaked every other day.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah,
But you know what? It don't matter. Because people ain't buying cars anyways.
yeah,
So when y'all roll out these new cars with this stuff in it, it's just going to be sitting on the lot like the rest of these damn cars.
yeah. Because EVs right now, I think EVs allegedly have this type of systems and stuff that they slow down your vehicle. It shuts off if you don't pay your bills. There's subscriptions that you have to pay in order to use certain stuff, and like it's just a big surveillance money grab system, and they're doubling down on it. At this point, if you don't see what's happening, that they're just trying to control a huge population without being inside your homes, that they're going to use, that these companies are being controlled by whoever. Come on, like you got to just use your brain at this point to think like this is what they did do in China. Digital ID. There's again, they're trying to have a digital currency where they're trying to restrict you from buying certain things. This is not a fucking conspiracy at this point. When you see in 2024 there was very little flock cameras, now in 2026 it's in majority on the other side of Florida, New York. There's just massive, the whole map is just all blue, and that just means it's flock cameras, and people got to revolt, man. um as a vibrational person, you got to say no. Like, just completely say no. Do not fall for any of this, because we're at the last stretch of our free will humanitarian civilization. These people are doubling down to control you. They don't care about anything else. They they want to limit your access to anything. They want to build these 15-minute cities. These 15-minute cities are coming, yo. You already see them pop them up. It looks pretty cool, but as soon as they start isolating, hey, you can't leave this place. They're gonna fucking do it. I already see it happening. Yeah. Anything, Jess? The Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act 2021 mandates this tech rollout, aiming to slash impaired driving, but buried the surveillance risk deep in legalese. Insurance companies are already lobbying to use in-car data to hike premiums for risky driving. Let me just... Yeah. Oh, that feels better. Yeah, I was sweating. I'm like, slowly. I was
It
like,
immediately, like, did you feel like,
I was like, it's like I do not.
my ears started ringing. I was like,
Yeah, so insurance companies are already lobbying to use in-car data to hike premiums for risky drivers. Yeah, see, insurance companies. And oh my god, what if it's like I gotta dodge something? Oh, you're fucking drunk. We're
insurance
gonna shut
companies
your
are a
shit.
scam as it is.
Yep,
Because why are we paying? I talked about this already.
already. But this is an ongoing conversation. We gotta talk.
Monthly payments, or you pay your whole premium when you get the policy,
Mm-hmm.
and you still gotta pay if you get in an accident. That is the stupidest thing. When we go do the class action suit, I think I was like, well, why? Why are we paying this policy if when something goes down and we finally need the insurance to kick in, we have to pay more? What is the point of the policy?
Just keep it there.
What?
Just cause.
What are we? Oh, that just irritates me so bad.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, here's this 2-3K policy, but by the way, if you do get an accident, you still gotta pay more. Yeah.
I don't know if it's true, but like I I think it's in California for sure. I think it's mandated that you get insurance. And hello, politics and insurance companies play hand in hand, man. They
Man,
really
that
do.
shit is so dumb to me.
Yeah. Some automakers are exploring sweat sensors in steering wheels as a non-breathalyzer way to check intoxication. Oh, see, why don't you just have that? Why do we have to have sensors of cameras in our own vehicles? If it's a breathalyzer stuff, that would make sense. But no. Privacy advocates warn millions of false positives could lead to huge numbers of frustrated sober drivers locked out their rides yearly. They're just gonna keep pushing. It's gonna get better and better, and these newer vehicles don't seem enticing at the end of the day. Law enforcement agencies are eyeing interrogation, facial recognition for external vehicle surveillance,
Everything gonna
raising
be on
fears.
e-bikes in a minute.
I was thinking too. I was thinking that too. Like, if gas prices get so high, I'm just gonna ride a bike. But me and Kaden could go ride a bike to school. Yeah, fears of constant public tracking. It's just tracking you, everything that you do in the stores. You already see these prices. We're gonna do that story next week when they track the pricing tags. Like it's digital now, and that it changes on different people. Like if you have the money for it and stuff. Yeah. Price changing or whatever. And even the airline tickets too. There was a couple that went to the library and they were searching up tickets. Guess what? It was like $2,000 cheaper because on the phones they have your history, they have your cash, they just have your data, so they could price you out of anything, and you got to pay higher prices. So look out for that. I'm gonna try it, and I want to get a refund. God damn it! God damn it! I want to get a refund because God, at least save $2,000. So dumb, so dumb. But hey, don't sweat it. All right, you guys got to fight back, even if it's spiritually, vibrationally, speaking out, creativity. You guys have the power. We have the power as people to fight back. You don't have to sit down and just take it. No, fuck that. Okay, we're moving in a direction where everyone sees it. They see a problem. Now you have to indicate there is a problem in order for you to fix it. And people see it. People are backlash with these data centers because these data centers could be used. They say it's for AI and everyone to use it and stuff, but these AI data centers could be used for our imprisonment. You know what I mean? Exactly. But don't sweat it, okay? Everything will be fine. Just don't go crazy, guys. Comment below your guys' thoughts on this. After this last story on Viral View, we'll react to Dalton Etherly, aka Chud the Builder, streams confrontational rage bait content, harassing people in public, often with racial slurs while justifying his actions as free speech. Okay, sure.
And
Hit
Kick allowed this for
Mhm.
the whole duration. Wow.
Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. It's very much appreciated. Trump's UFO drop, man. Oh my God. So much to say, guys. Because I don't know. Who knows? This is probably just a sprinkle down effect, like or crumbs. Like here, take this, take this, take this. But slowly for surely, we're getting somewhere. Epstein files, UFO, JFK files, and everything. Even though it didn't really expose a lot of things that everyone else already knew, at least they exposed it, for the simpleton people that don't know what's going on. I got a lot to say. In 2026, the Trump administration made headlines by releasing 162 declassified UFO files through the Pentagon's Department of War website, under the Pursue initiative. This sweeping drop included decades of military air reports, NASA Apollo mission transcripts, and videos showing everything from Apollo 17 astronaut sightings of unexplained particles near the moon to military footage of objects performing seemingly impossible maneuvers. So yeah, 28 videos, footage, mishappen, white light ball, includes magnified pictures of unidentified objects in the sky, and then reports. Edgar Hoover, creatures, 1966, flying disc. But despite the trove, agencies like NASA and Pentagon maintain there's still no confirmed evidence of alien technology. Most cases remain unresolved due to limited data. But if they say this, but they fucking were hiding it for so many years, can you believe them at this point when they say there's no
No,
evidence?
absolutely not.
Exactly. Yeah, this wave of transparency draws a direct line back to Dr. Stephen Greer's 2001 Disclosure Project, which saw military and intelligence insiders publicly testifying about secret UFO encounters and government cover-ups, such as nuclear missile shutdowns and radar tracking of impossible craft. While skeptics persist, Greer's efforts ignited to disclosure movement that led to today's era of public access and debate. Yeah, for 100 military intelligence whistleblowers talk about 0 point energy, you know, propulsion mechanisms rely on clean 0 point electromagnetic, and then economic motive. Whistleblowers assert the government's classification was preserved to protect the traditional fossil fuel economy, which is like something $600 trillion energy, fossil fuels. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That really would affect, yeah, those people. Yeah, Trump pushed for maximum transparency hasn't settled the mystery, but it's given the public more to chew on ever before. He's saying, what the hell is going on? Have fun and enjoy. Enjoy with this phenomenon of unidentified objects. Jess, I said a lot, but what are your thoughts on this
The alien?
slow rollout of UFOs?
I don't give a damn. Let's get back to them Epstein files.
Yes, I would.
People is too casual.
Of course.
Too casual. There's too much going on.
Yeah.
It's like we cooked. I know Dolly hates. He hates when I say that. But I mean, look around, everybody.
I see.
Wake up, everybody.
God damn it, Jess. We're trying to lift people up, not
Lift them up to waking
Low.
up. Wake up like this. Wake up, everybody. Do you see what's going on?
when you get sucked by a UFO. What?
God dang.
Yeah,
Shoot.
I feel you. But no, okay. I feel like this is a small crumble effect because there's more documents, guys. They're saying there is no aliens, but when you hear about Stephen Greer's and other testimonies from these higher up military officers or scientists, and we talked about the scientists too, that they were working on something technology wise, free energy. People say, well, there's no free energy that was ever created. Of course there was. You don't think they shut that shit down before it even became public because of the effect it will have on these $1 trillion companies? Because way back then, let's say Tartaria or way back civilization that was lost or the government destroyed it, that they had these towers, buildings that were collecting energy from the ether. These towers that were fucking beautiful buildings. Like, we didn't even know how the hell we can't even create that shit today, to this day. And there's huge building, huge doors, huge ass doors. Like, how are you creating that shit? Because of different type of technology that's been hidden. Um, hopefully, because I definitely believe people that have testimonies about it and they had secret clearances in these military bases. We don't know what's going on, but of what they're telling us and what we hear from other people. So we got to come up with our own mind. I've been hearing a lot about the Galactic Federation. I've been hearing like about Anunnakis, Pleiadians, the Greys, uh, testimonies, people actually diving deep down into it. So, and I just want to mention just like they've been saying, people that's remote viewing, saying that we're seeing the collapse of this system,
Mm-hmm.
and we're trying to get to a certain point where we're going back to natural homestead, create your own foods, um, just a different society that we're instead of what we're living in now. We know what we want as a society.
Mm-hmm.
So let's crumble this society down, because it's definitely not working. It's a psyop. It's money hungry, greed, fear. So let's destroy it. And they say, not in my words, they say that Trump is part of that white hat, black hat. He's playing both sides, trying to destroy the system that we live in. I don't know if that's totally true, but I could resonate with it because of the shit that's going on right now. But they say it's gonna get way worse, way bad before it gets good. And I told you that way before, and I felt it that's in a way, okay, yeah, we're probably cooked. We're probably cooked, but see the light at the end of the hall. It's probably a nuclear warhead, but we don't know. Okay. Uh, but yeah, the Pentagon's 2024 report found 400 plus new UAP incidents worldwide, but no confirmed alien tech evidence. Representative Anna Paulina Luna pushed hard for releasing 46 whistleblower identified UAP videos, expected soon. The Pursue Initiative is the official name for the Trump directed program handling these UFO disclosure. Historical Apollo 17 transcripts describe the bright particles near the moon, but no explanation was found, supposedly. The 25th anniversary disclosure project in 2026 revealed claims of secret tic-tac craft used in covert military ops. Oh yeah, the military ops that they reverse engineer a lot of the spacecrafts, and what you see, like 50-60% of these spacecrafts are man-made or man reverse engineered, and these black operations are being run by them. And want to be careful with Project Bluebeam. I know I'm saying a lot right now, and fucking hell, but I just want to get the message through that we don't know if these aliens are a threat, but they feel like, and you got to watch out for the military complex, that they want to push us into a whole nother war, a space war with these aliens that we don't know for sure if they're even a threat, except that they want to push us. So Project Bluebeam, watch out for that. If you know, you know. Closing thoughts, moral, positive note. Jess, do you have any positive notes before?
Positive notes? Ain't no positive notes. Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah.
I'm just playing. No, I'm not.
We're not cooked, but we are gonna cook. Barbecue. That's what I mean. Yeah.
basically, everybody just do your research.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, not a lot you can control.
Yeah.
Enjoy your life. Make the most of your time. Time is the most valuable thing you can ever have.
Mhm.
Honestly, make the most of it. That's my positive note. Be happy. Enjoy life. Cause we cook. You might as well have fun. Shoot.
Stay balanced. Jess, I want to let you know, like, you gotta have a balance in your life. I could go more into detail, but I'll talk to her off.
No, I understand what you're saying.
You get what I mean.
I'm just talking mess. Like,
Half evil, half good.
yeah. It's all good.
Yeah.
I just like to say that because I know Dolly be hating when I say that.
Cause we're trying to keep a positive note on this show. They usually like to say stuff like that. Anyways, viral views, reaction vids from the interwebs. Okay, Dalton Ether, Chud the Builder has been going viral all week. Often racial slurs.
Often.
Yeah.
Majority. He wild.
Rage baiting the shit out of everybody, black or white. Goddamn.
Yeah, pretty. Yeah, he was getting everybody that didn't like that didn't see it his way. That's
Yeah. But recent news, like he was arrested for the Tennessee courthouse shooting. 1.2 million bailout.
somebody gonna bail him out.
He already raised $100,000. Yeah.
The racist got his back for sure.
The racist for sure. Involving racial slurs and disorderly conduct. Definitely a disorderly conduct. But viewers' discretion advised, guys. It's very, I wouldn't say triggering, but like it is
very
it's
triggering.
It's triggering. I felt triggered. God damn.
Learn how to do it more professionally. And not like, I mean, you're pandering to the nigs, bro. We already know that's what you're doing.
Have a good one, Chad.
Yeah, you too. Go chimp out.
Bro, he was just walking away.
Or what, nigger?
And then that. God damn it.
You want to get maced right now or what?
Rage bait.
If I was a bitch, would I be standing here looking you dead in the eyes? You can't even look me in the eyes.
I think
you're a nigger.
I think I know
You're
exactly what you're doing.
Yeah. It's riling you up, getting you to chimp out. Because we want you in jail.
I'm finna call you. I'm catching clout.
He is about to call you a chimp. You acting like one, nigga.
Run, sit down on
Get out of his face too. Get out of his face too, boy.
Fuck a bitch.
This nigga's on meth.
Sit down.
Somebody come get this nigga.
another-
Holy shit, we're bringing America back. Freedom of speech, sir.
That is not America.
No more niggers chimping out. Get out of the fucking road, nigger. Get out of the fucking road. Pull in here.
I swear to God.
Park.
I swear to
Pull
God.
in and park.
I swear to God.
That's what I thought.
You got too much. You
Take a whip.
You need to burn it because you don't look like you're.
This
you're
nigga's
just
chimping
a-
out. They won't let me in here.
They won't. Why not?
Said the N-word on the internet. Now they say I'm just an un-American person because I believe in freedom of speech. Isn't that crazy?
Well, considering that two of my boys are black, I can understand that.
Why does that matter?
It does. I don't like it. Just go ahead.
You don't like freedom of speech either?
Just go ahead and go.
I'm gonna stand right here. What are you gonna do? And guys like that are why the country is the way it is.
Do you know who I am?
Neither here nor there. Would you like to leave?
Liberal fat bitch. That's what it is.
Thank you.
Hey, look at these are the guys that ruined America. White cucks, white weak men, beta cucks, pussy ass cucks. Yeah. You're a fucking nigger, bro.
Yeah, you carry a gun on you.
What's that?
Gay Loki.
Count to three. I'm being nice right now. That's right there across. That's free.
You're trying to tell me this isn't a public easement?
I stay right here.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay, well, move there.
Keep yourself, don't chimp out.
All right.
Look at him chimping out. Be a good boy. Dumbass nigger. You heard me.
Dumbass cracker. Dumbass snowflake.
But a round of applause to the people that just,
Hold on.
even though I just feel like,
They hold themselves back, man.
yeah, because
They show
sometimes
real
it's just not
character.
worth it. That's what he's here for. He's a plant
Correct.
to
yes.
get people out of character, to make people do things that have consequences, even though they didn't start it. They weren't the one provoking in the situation. So sometimes you gotta just take a step back and laugh in their face because you sound like a fool. You talking to yourself for real. I'm like, you're a dummy.
Yeah.
You're a dummy. And as everybody see, he called everybody the hard ER. It don't matter if you white or black. He just trying to get a reaction from anyone.
Anybody.
And he got that reaction when he shot himself and went to jail.
That's him.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fairy. Oh wait. Fuck. That's him.
That's y'all boy.
That's your boy.
Seems like he's fighting demons.
Allegedly he was taking stuff up the butt.
Probably still is.
Yeah.
Right now.
He was getting pegged a lot. Like real hard.
I don't know what that guy's problem is, but he needs to mind the business that pays him.
I think it's definitely a psyop to get people rage bait to cause chaos. I think he is a chaos maker, or hey, he was just trying to make a different name of himself because of the pegging or because of the cross dressing and shit. That
And honestly, he said it right there. He said, "I'm here to make you mad to get you put in jail."
Yeah.
That was beautifully put, because that's exactly what unfortunately would happen in some situations if you react. We've seen time and time again. You may have not started it, but they got you to a place where you ended it and you had to deal with the consequences. So the best thing I could say is ignore those people. He's not the first and he's not the last.
Mhm.
But don't give them your energy. It's not even worth it.
that shit triggered a lot of fucking people, even people that weren't even like, come on, dude. You're just complete trash at the end of the day. Like, you went out.
He garbage. That's all that matters. Let's not give him any more spotlight. He garbage.
Oh, you stink!
He'll disappear in some months too, like everybody else that does.
Oh, no, he'll be in jail.
Yeah, he gonna disappear out the spotlight soon. This is his 10 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
And then he gonna disappear and ain't nobody gonna talk about him no more.
Yeah. No, just try to get a reaction off the internet. But that's it, yeah. Comment below your guys' thoughts on that. Yeah, just be a good person. Like, why isn't fucking good, positive things trending? Why is this trending? Because
The world has lost its empathy personally, that's what I think. People are just so mean. Like, have you just seen it? Like, people just mean now, and people think it's like okay to be that.
No.
Like, just, you can see somebody like give compliments or something like that, and people, because they don't know them, are so mean to them. Like, I don't know you. Or, why are
but you
talking to
can't
us?"
but you can't let that affect you. And again, it showed so much character for the people that weren't gonna bash his fucking head in.
Mhm.
That shows so much maturity that they would just walk away.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even talking about this specifically. I just mean people as a whole. Just society as a whole is just, the empathy is just dropping. And you can see it every day when tragic things happen. And you be reading the comments of what people say, or the reaction people's videos people have sometimes.
shit
And
ain't
it's like, what the hell?
That shit ain't real. That's
I
all
hope
Twitter.
not.
That shit all Twitter fingers.
I hope not.
Yeah, no, there's
I
a
hope it's those bots we was talking about.
there's a lot of good people, and you could see through this in the comments, everyone was unity over it. That yeah, he was definitely in the wrong. He was just rage baiting. That this is unacceptable in America. As much as he thinks this is freedom of speech, it's not. Really.
That older man, he was sick.
He was sick.
He was sick. He was like, let me get out of here right now.
Yeah.
He was disgusted. He was like, I gotta remove myself now.
Stay positive, guys. Don't let that affect you. Stay your high vibrational. Don't lower yourself to his level, because that's what he was trying to do, is lower your vibrational. Yeah.
It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth
Let him
it.
have his little 10 minutes and keep it pushing.
Yeah. And laugh at him. Basically. Yeah, that's the end of the show. DM on all of our socials or tap into our email, lcsnation@yahoo.com. Yeah, if you're listening to podcasts, Give us a 5-star or review. We appreciate all the subscribers, all the likes, and the comments. Okay, it's pretty much we're gonna keep pushing. Okay, stay current on the latest sports, celebrity, and culture news. Hit that like button, share this video with a friend, and follow the channel. Tap the notification bell so you never miss a new video. We're dropping fresh content every week. Positive note, positive post. Life is powerful. Don't buy into fear. Walk with purpose and spread light. Take chances. Help others remember their strength. You're here for this extraordinary moment. Shine, motherfucker, shine. Have a great rest of your week. Stay blessed. See y'all next weekend. Peace out.